EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go in the rain in Landover. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. The throw is Dart. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Get it!
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Come on, ready?
They'll try to get this one on the ground, and he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ready?
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll look middle. He's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First down. First and 10.
Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
The 15-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Got it. Ready?
It's second and 8.
Let's go. Let's go.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. The defense not fighting. They stay at home. They tackle him for no gain.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
60 Eagles. Let's go.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And this is going to set him up with first and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
A gain of 3.
Ready?
From the 1, second and goal.
Catch.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
It's 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun. It's Dart. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll go play action here with Dart. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
And he'll take this one in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is up and through. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden.
They'll take over 1st and 10. 26-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go.
On the give, Scatterboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
Here's Dart. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to start on the ground, and he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Commanders first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get it! Steady!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
They'll break the
5.
huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Steady!
On play action, Daniels. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Now for the point after. He's got it. The Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Darts. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Darts pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
11 yards for number 11 and a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Rolling right, at the top, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. 8-yard pickup.
Looking to throw, it's Dart. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scalaboo coming out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down. Throwing, Dart. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Giants first
Dart going to throw it again. And that ball's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's second down. To the air once more is Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Giants move out in front. The new score, 17-14. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Run complete to Jalen Lane. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
Here we go.
line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
41-yard
Ready.
line.
Daniels gonna throw again. This is intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden. He's inside the 30. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
at their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Dart. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to have a first down and are well into field goal range now at the 16.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 2nd down, Dart moving outside the pocket. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Out to his right. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never...
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come on, come on. Set, 18, 70 line.
On 1st down, Daniel. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Mustang 19. 19, 70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
They'll throw with Daniel. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Got it, ready? Stephanie.
To the air again is Daniel. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner And next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Commander. The kicking team off for the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Commanders are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Commanders 41.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point is good. The Commanders are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Dart. That one underneath. The Commanders come up with it.
Mike, we hear that. Term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down.
Let's go. Ready,
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
To return, it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Come on, ready.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And, oh, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Faster. 19 Charger.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 6-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's got another one. Touchdown, Washington. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of a gun, here comes Dart, exiting the pocket right. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Giants sending out their punter as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll begin here on the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And the Giants will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. They go. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it. And complete it. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go coming up with 3rd and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Giants. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants go up by a field goal as they lead it 5-3.
Commanders 35.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Got it. Ready? Come on, come on.
Daniels now on 1st down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Like it.
Throwing now, Daniel. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. To the ground, first down run. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 43, here's second and 8. Looking to throw. It's dark. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll go with a counter on first down, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll stick with him again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Washington.
47-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Big opening up the middle. And he will score again. Touchdown, Commanders. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. To throw is Dark. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. is George Karlaftis. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Dart. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
George Karlaftis. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Come on, come on.
Now a give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
No gain on the
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Giants. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Let's go. Nice go.
On play action, Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Steady.
They'll run here. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. He'll run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. On second down, it's Daniel. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. First down throw there is incomplete.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, you just throw it away.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
18, Pioneer. Come on, come on. Set, go.
Throwing again, Daniel. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Here comes a return from the end zone. And he is going to be taken down.